Hi guys, Marika here with another card video, and today's video is a autumn fairy card, and the inspiration comes from the Lawnscaping challenge this month, which is getting inspiration from Pinterest. So they have this Pinterest photo on the Lawnscaping challenge blog, and I kind of thought that making some autumn fairies would be fun. So what I've taken from this is a sunset, very autumny sunset I think it is, and also I picked the pies because hey, pumpkin pies, I want pumpkin everything at the moment. But I'm starting off by doing some masking because my background is going to be some very strong kind of a autumn sunset, and also it's gonna be this little house, so it's like a housewarming card. I chose not to put a sentiment on it, but it's kind of a housewarming card, so if you like, if that is something you want to do for fall, this is a tip. And I did some masking, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of grass on the front side of the house, so it kind of looks like it's more in the background. I'm also stamping up 2 fairies. I'm actually just gonna use 1, and I'm also doing some of these cute little pumpkins. All of the stamp set I've used I have linked in the description down below if you want to see them. So for the coloring, I am going to color the house in such a way that it stands out from the background but still is a part of the background. So show some pretty dark colors, some warm grays all the way down to warm gray 8, and then I'm gonna use some orange colors for the little window to make it look like there's a warm light inside, and also some darker grays for the door and the E40s for the kind of leafy roof on that little fairy toadstool house of some sort. I think it's quite cute, don't you? I think it's adorable. Then I'm gonna do the background, and the inspiration is this like bright yellow sun that goes down into these orange colors, almost like a sunset of some sort, but much darker. I kind of like it. I'm gonna have a link in the description down below to the Lawnscaping blog post, which is about this challenge, so you can look at the inspirational photo. I really love working with those kind of inspirational photos because it can inspire you to do basically anything, and make you want to, if you want to make anything from it, you can do that has so many pictures, so you could do kind of fall banners, or just go with a pumpkin theme, or there are so many, but I chose to pick both the pumpkin and the sunset because I thought they would be lovely, and I love the color scheme. I love these deep oranges and browns. It is my favorite colors. As usual, I will actually have a real-time coloring of this, so if you want to see the real-time coloring and you want some more commentary on the coloring part, just gonna put a little card here, link card, so you can, whether you are on a PC or on a mobile, you can click on that to take you to the real-time coloring part. For the just going through the coloring here a bit quickly, I made kind of easy striped hair. I wanted them to have this shine effect on the hair, but still being kind of muted, so I'm using 4 different browns in the E40s because I like the E40s. It's my favorite brown. To kind of tie in the fairies together with the background, I have chosen to do the dresses in the same colors. And then I'm going in with some grays for the wings. For the pumpkins, or not the pumpkins, the pies, I'm using the lighter E40s. Then I'm going in and starting with the card. I'm cutting this out with some Simon Says Stamp squares, both the background part but also 2 pieces of craft cardstock. Then I'm doing a card base in some Simon Says Stamp chocolate, dark chocolate cardstock, which is about 1/8 of an inch bigger than the pieces. These craft pieces. The craft pieces I am going to do some heat embossing on. I'm going to take that same pie stamp and I'm doing some VersaFine stamping on top of it. And as I'm going to cover the middle part of it, I've chosen to just stamp around it with the VersaFine. So I don't need to cover the middle part. And then I'm using some Whispers copper embossing powder and filling those, or adding that on top. And how do you like my embossing pot? I actually have repotted all my embossing powders into that kind of pots because they're a little bit smaller, so it works a little bit better to fit them in my Rågskog wagon. And then I'm also doing a couple of those pies at the corner. I should have stopped while I had the 4. I shouldn't have continued on there, but hey, you get a whole bunch of pies in that corner. And I'm heat embossing that too, so it's this really cool metallic embossing powder. There is Ranger embossing powder in the same color, and I'm gonna link them in the description down below, because the Whispers, I bought them from Crafter's Companion for a very long time ago, so but I'm gonna link in the description some similar embossing powders. And then I'm using my EK Success scissors to cut out my little fairies and all of those little pies. I think there are coordinating dies, but I am actually crafting on a budget at the moment, a very, very strict budget, so I'm keeping just with the stamps so that I can afford more supplies than if I would take the coordinating dies with them too, even though I love dies. Dies are so wonderful. I'm using my tape runner to add all the details to the card base, and then I'm going to use a little mini glue dot on the back side of that pumpkin to look like the fairy is carrying it, like a little housewarming gift, to look like she's coming to the house to give a little housewarming gift to a friend. And then I'm just taping that onto the card base. The last of the pumpkins I decided to add into the card to kind of give it a little bit extra details, so I'm just covering up 2 of those embossed little pies. And then I'm going to use some Wink of Stella on top of the wings, and I'm going to use a Copic glitter pen, which in the color peach, I think, on top of the dress to give it a little bit of glitter too. And that is the card for today. I hope you liked it. If you do, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions, just comment down below. Down below you find all the details of all the supplies I've used, including a list of the Copics used. Here are 2 other videos that I made with the lawn fawn stamp. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!